Well, good morning. Today is Monday, October 14th, Columbus Day. No mail, no bank, no banking. Just got back from my walk. I got up early and went to the gym, and I did my pool exercises for about an hour, walked a mile in the pool, and then left there, went to Kroger's and picked up some spinach and some dressing, salad dressing, and some laundry detergent. I know I bought laundry detergent the other day. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was looking everywhere and I couldn't find it. So then I got home and I found my laundry detergent that I bought the other day. So now I have laundry detergent up the wing wang. So, and then I thought I might as well go for my walk. I tried to walk a little bit faster, so I did my 2 miles in about 41 minutes, which I usually take 45. Cutting 4 minutes isn't really a big deal, but for me, it's a big deal. So I'm going to stay on track. The brat texted me this morning, so make sure you watch her video today. See how she did. I'll put a link to her video if she puts it up by tonight. See how well she did or how poorly she did. We don't know. You won't know till you check it out. And I know Sue Slim's down that she's going to wait a couple days, which is a good thing because I think she had a sodium gain from her eating out on her birthday on Friday. So you don't want to have that, because she's in Wonderland now, and you don't want to see a number just in case it puts you back in Wonderland with the sodium. So I think she made a smart decision on that. I actually went to the post office too, picked up a couple envelopes, cards, so I'll show you those in a little while. And I went and I got 2 locks because I decided that I'm going to leave a lock at each gym. I'm tired of looking for an empty locker, and I'm noticing that people are putting locks on their lockers and just saving their favorite locker. And so that's what I did. I left my lock there today, but I'm going to get 2 locks with the same key. Well, I did already. Get 2 locks with the same key, so I just have to have the one key on my keychain. Okay, that's about it. I know it's short and quick and to the point, but I'm going to plan out my menu for today. I haven't decided really what I'm going to eat. Joe and I had pizza for dinner last night, and I had Burger King on Saturday, so I have a little bit, I feel like a little bit of sodium gain. I don't weigh myself every day, so I don't know, but I feel a little bloated. So I'm going to eat a lot of vegetables to kind of move things around, if you know what I mean. So, okay, that's enough blabbing. I think I should go feed my birds. I filled them up yesterday, but they're almost empty today. It's just, they're getting ready for the big flight, so they're bulking up. I want to lose weight. I don't want to bulk up, but I understand that they want to bulk up, so. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, this is going to be my breakfast and my lunch. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and eat it in a little while. But I thought I'd put it on there now. But this is what I'm going to eat right now. Is my vegetable platter with a slice of toast with sugar-free strawberry jam and tea and water. To start my day with a prayer, I drink 50 ounces of water. My quote is never give up on a dream just because it will take a while. I added my breakfast and lunch together with their points. The half cup cottage cheese is going to be 3 points with the pineapple. So my breakfast is going to be 5 points. My toast is 2 points and 0 for the sugar-free jam. 3 points for 2 tablespoons of the Mexi dip and 0 for my vegetables, egg, tea, water, and the pineapple that's going to go with my cottage cheese later. Well, I stopped by the post office on my way home from my swim class this morning and I got some mail. So let's see what I got. What to wear? And look at, he's picking from all the different types of toilet paper. Hope you got a happy Halloween all wrapped up. Sincerely, Pat Elts. Sandy, glad to see you're wearing new duds for your slimming success. Hope you and your family have a fun and happy Halloween. Your videos are the greatest. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to Halloween. We're going to be doing our pumpkin carving the 25th, I think it is. It's a Friday. So we're looking forward to that. And then I got some other mail. Okay. From the same lady. Oh, it's a sympathy card. Thank you so much. All of you guys, thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers. May your sorrows be softened by the cherished memories that you will forever hold close to your heart. Thinking of you in your time of loss. Sincerely, Pat Elts. To Sandy, Birdie, and Jim, sorry for your loss. I believe Tom is in a better place now without pain or suffering. Stay strong and take care. He is definitely in a better place. was brought to that nursing home in July, and he never got out of bed. And then 3 days before, I mean, they tried to get him out of bed, but, you know, like he would fight them every step of the way. He never got up on his own willingly, I should say that. But like 3 days before he passed, and I do believe this, I think you have a sudden burst of energy or something just before you go. But he asked his son to help him, give him a shower and to shave and to cut his hair. And then 3 days later, he was gone. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And another one. Oh, it's from Lainey. It's all of the, her Sensi, S-E-N-T-S-Y, Sensi. Oh, how cute. I'll have to check them out, and I'll let you know. But that's nice of you to send me these. Look at all the little things that she has. I'll have to check them out. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. There was a lady that came to church late yesterday, and I don't usually have an allergy to perfumes and stuff like that, but she came in a little bit late, and she tapped on my shoulder, and she asked if she could scoot by because I was on the end. And so, you know, I went to scoot over, and she said, no, I'd run sit in the middle. So I let her, you know, get in. And I didn't really look at her, but she had the body of a young woman, like in her 20s, maybe late 20s, early 30s. She had, like, boots on and a short skirt, and she had really long straight hair, and her nails done perfectly, and she smelled really nice. And it wasn't until we turned to each other to give us each other the sign of peace that I noticed that she was my age. She had the perfect body of a young, so like if somebody was going to hit on her in a bar or something, they'd walk up thinking she was a young woman, and then as soon as she turned around, her face gave her away. But she was really pretty. She really, really, I mean, I'm so surprised. I didn't mean it like that. But I would have just by quick glance thought she was like in her late 20s, early 30s, not in her 60s. So she looked smoking hot. She looked really good. And she smelled really, really good too. But thank you for my cards. I so appreciate it. The memorial service is going to be on Sunday. I'm bringing potatoes and cupcakes for dessert, and I might make some baked beans because I know their money is limited. So Bertie's bringing mustacholi, someone's bringing a green bean casserole. I mean, there'll be plenty of food. So anyway, now it's time. I have to start thinking of what I'm going to have for dinner. I don't know. I'm not really that hungry, but I have to eat something. So I will show you when I decide because I really haven't decided. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, for my dinner, I'm going to have salad. I have some barbecue chicken in there somewhere, right there, and some breadsticks and sugar-free Jell-O. I made some tea earlier, and I'm going to try this Bolthouse cilantro avocado yogurt dressing. So it's cereal for my salad, which is the salad, the tomatoes, my tea, cucumbers and all that stuff. 2 points for 2 tablespoons of the dressing, 2 points for the 2 breadsticks, 2 points for the chicken because it's got some barbecue sauce on it and the stuff I use to marinate it with, 4 points for an ounce of Swiss cheese, and 2 points for my sugar-free pudding. It's 12 points. I still have 3 points left over. And these are the breadsticks. They're 1 point for each breadstick. Okay, I today decided I was going to rearrange my closet. My closet is like tiers, and you know, like I have a rack and then a rack and then a dresser and then a rack and a rack. And so I moved the summer stuff, which I had in the front, to the back of the closet where the winter stuff was, and then moved the winter stuff up to the front. And I thinned through my clothes, all my thick clothes, and it was hard. It was so hard. And I have a really big bag for when Purple Heart calls me next month, because they call me every month for donations. And it was hard parting with these clothes. It was almost as hard as the one, remember last year for Lent when I did one outfit a day. that was hard. Doing all of this in one day, that was even harder. It took me a couple hours, I'll be honest with you. And I had like a pile, a keep pile, and a definitely keep pile, a maybe keep pile, a definite donate pile, a maybe donate pile, I'm not sure pile. And then I had to weed through that, and it was difficult. It really was difficult. But some of the stuff, like this shirt, I layer a lot in the winter because I told you I keep my house kind of cold. And so the shirts still kind of fit. I mean, I probably could go a size smaller with the shirts, but I really only wear them around the house. I don't really go out in public with them. Little by little, you will see my new outfits as I'm putting them on. But I had to get rid of some of my old sweatshirts that were really too big. And I was surprised that some of my clothes that I still had in there were still 3Xs. 3Xs, and I'm like an extra large now. And I'd look at them and I'll be honest with you, I still had them in the maybe pile. Even though they were a 3X, I had them in a maybe pile. But I didn't keep not one 3X. I just know I don't want to go back into those clothes, and if I keep them around, I'll have, in the back of my mind, I'll have permission to get back into them. And no, and we know I'm frugal about buying new clothes. And I don't want to have to go buy bigger sizes, so I want to stay where I'm at. My dinner was delicious. I did like that dressing. It was the first time I've ever had it. The breadsticks, for one point, really hit the spot. It was a little bit of a sacrifice not dipping them in butter, because the old Sandy would take a bite of the, like dip it in butter and then take a bite and then dip it in butter and then take a bite and then dip it in butter. But no, I just ate them plain. And you know what? They were very good. It really was. It was like a pretzel rod. It really was. I don't know what I'm going to have for tomorrow. I'm going to stay on plan. I'm planning on eating a lot of vegetables this week, just to get back on track. Pricing out potatoes because for the memorial service, I told you earlier, I think I told you that Jim and I are bringing the potatoes and some cupcakes for dessert. I have the cupcake mixes in the cupboard, the cake mixes already, so that's not going to be a big deal. I think I'm going to bring some baked beans too, because I have 2 big cans of baked beans in the cupboard too. I know that they're very limited on funds because I don't know, they can't, Tom was not very organized, and they're having a hard time finding like life insurance policies and stuff like that, so we're just paying for everything now while we're going through his stuff. But other than that, that's about it. Gonna watch TV tonight and just stay on track all week. I really am. Jim and I had the pizza last night, which was delicious. I really, really enjoyed that. And the Burger King, the Junior Whopper was okay. It just tasted like a hamburger that they tried to make like a Whopper, which I know it's a burger. I know that, but it's just, I didn't need to. I didn't need to do that. And Robbie, don't beat yourself up. We all have those days. I really think that there was some kind of moon going on. I showed you the moon the other day. It was so pretty. It was like a harvest moon. It was all orange. And it didn't show up in my video that way. It just really didn't show up. And I was just disappointed that it didn't show up as pretty as it really was. But my sister does Weight Watchers. She does Weight Watchers online. And she said she had a little bit of a issue yesterday. I always have little issues on Sundays, so I had like a little issue on Sunday yesterday too. And I was talking to one of my friends, and she said she couldn't stop eating yesterday. So I think it's the moon, Robbie. I really do think it was the moon. So don't beat yourself up. You're gonna be fine. You'll be just fine. And I know you'll get right back on track. I don't have a doubt. I just really don't have a doubt. And Dish with D made an acorn squash with some apple. Oh, delicious. I have an acorn squash in the kitchen too, so I'm thinking that I'm going to be trying that. That was good. And trying to think of anybody else I watched. I was starting to, and Valerie Reese made some peanut butter banana muffins. I was glad I was eating a salad because they were like tempting. They really were tempting, but I don't know. Okay, now I'm just babbling, so I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I think I have a birthday tomorrow. I think somebody's going to be 50 tomorrow. They're going to get a song. See you then.